Hashtag no music, no intro. Saints Block Party podcast coming to you after a week 1 win. This is like 10-15 minutes after the game just ended. The Saints beat the Titans 16-15, I believe it was for. Can never be easy, Ryan.
Never.
But we both predicted on the preview pod, bro. We said we had. I don't know what it is. Had a feeling about the team that was going to come out week 1, get the win. A lot to talk about, but I don't want to start. I don't want to start with no negative. For them to win this game against a defense like this, and the Titans as an overall team is a good opponent, and I tweeted it. It's an impressive ass win, man. It's an impressive ass win. There were some takeaways in this game that gives me a little more optimism going into the season than I probably had before. They end the game. Derek Carr has make some good throws on a down where most teams would expect you to like a shorter pass or like a run. I don't know if Derek Carr checked it at the line of scrimmage. I don't know if Pete Carmichael called it. Heave that bitch to Shaheed, bro. Like that. Like I was like, oh, this is a different.
Yeah, it's different.
Offensive operation than an Andy Dalton, Jameis Winston Saints team. That play essentially won the game for them. They followed it up, said in the Discord or starting on our live stream. During that game, they ran a couple of like these motion sweeps with wide receivers. They ran them with Shaheed, they ran with Olave, and they ran the ghost action on the third down call. They get the Titans defense just thinking that it's going to be that same play call. Running up the middle with Jamal Williams. He fumbled, recovered it, thank God. Ran it up. Like, those are the things that we were harping on last season, bro. Just like little things, bro. The game wasn't perfect, but huge shout out to the Saints defense, bro.
Big shout out.
We gotta give them some love. Derrick Henry had some nice runs, but for the most part, they were able to keep him bottled up. And the front four were able to affect Ryan Tannehill. We said it, like, this Titans offensive line ain't good, bro. Like, if they can't get after him and with this line, they got problems. They got after him using just a lot of four-man pressures, a lot of things we could talk about. I'll let you take it. Wherever you want to take it, Ryan. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, let's just start at the beginning, bro. Like, first play, Raheem Shaheed fumbles the kickoff return. And it's like, here we go. Here we go. Saints defense stands up.
3 points, bro.
Titans offense actually goes backwards.
Yes.
But they had to kick a 50-yarder. And they made it no problems. But still, it's like, okay, the defense, that showed me right there, defense came to play today. It was like, nah, we ain't hearing all that. Then follow it up. Saints don't do much. They go down and get 3 points. But they showed some things. It was like, okay, Michael
Thomas looking good.
They went to Mike Thomas first. He was looking good. Who else they went to? I think it was just like a Michael Thomas drive.
Yeah, it was.
Scored 3. Then, things started to get a little muddy. You had, we knew, why is the running back? Derrick Henry. We knew Derrick Henry was going to come to play. First, it was kind of iffy against our defense, bro. That run defense was looking kind of, I don't know. But somebody in the Zoom, shout out to the Zoom, they pointed out, like, man, the run game defense usually looks a little bad early, then they tighten up. And that's literally what happened. Like, it was looking bad that second series, and then they started tighten up. And look, I mean, they harassed Ryan Tannehill all game, bro. Like, he could not get a rhythm going in the pass game. He was getting hit multiple times. He was getting sacked. He was getting balls batted by Cam Jordan. How many picks did we get? Did they get?
It was in the Debo pick. It was a Marshawn pick, and then there was a bonfire block punt, bro.
So, like, bro, like, that is huge. Knowing last year I did struggle to get any turnovers.
Bro.
And to go in this game and just get multiple, you can say, oh, it's Ryan Tannehill, whatever. Don't matter. Like, it didn't matter last year who was facing.
Nope.
We wasn't getting it. So getting those opportunities are huge, bro. It was a defensive, like you called it on a preview podcast. It's going to be a defensive struggle, man. And it was.
I guess I would probably start with Big Creep.
Yes.
That was this game against the Titans was his best game of his NFL career.
As a Saint.
It is not even close.
Not even close, bro.
Like, he looked like an actual starting opposite defensive end across from Cam Jordan.
Exactly.
Now, I get it. Titans offensive line isn't that good, but at this point, like, I don't care who the offensive line is. Like, I just want to see production. Like, we've seen plenty of times last season, even past seasons, no matter who the offense, it could be the third string backup.
Third string.
Looking like all pros in that bitch, bro.
Bro. To the point I got sick of hearing stuff like that. Like, the third string OT start. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I got to see. So, yeah, Granderson, man, Big Creep. Man, he was looking like a man, bro. Like, he was causing havoc in the backfield. His power move was like nasty. They had no answer for it. So for him, like apparently he had a great camp this year. He was always like penciled in as the starter above Peyton Turner. We didn't really know how to take that as like,
right.
Was this Peyton Turner just sucks, or But for him to come out like that and showing how he's grown, they've developed him, man, over time. Developed just like with Trick or Trey. It was like on the same path. And for him to show out like that just, it's promising because we need it. Like, the Saints defense needs it badly to have pass rushers.
Let me speaking of this, I gotta say this. In one game as a rookie, Brian Brees has surpassed Sheldon Rankins' career as a Saint, bro.
Yes, bro.
One game. Talk, Ryan.
Yeah.
The amount of luck that they were like for him to fall, and a lot of things played into factor, right? He fell, injuries. He didn't have a good last season at Clemson, but he also went through like the worst the worst possible like thing a person can go through, like as a person in his last year playing football in college. He got drafted by the Saints, been healthy all off season. Every little like time we saw in the preseason, a little bit more.
A little bit more, bro. Like, us. We like, for us, we've seen enough football over our lifetime. Like, we just got to see these like little spurts here and there. We kept seeing them. In this game, bro, like, we were in the first half, we were like, why is 99 on the field? 90 need to be. Second half, bro, I don't know if 90 came off the field the entire fucking. Bro, he was out there. They saw it. Like, you got to put him on the field. As a coach, it's like, we got to put this guy on the field. And he was doing it all kind of ways. Spin moves. He was affecting the pass, disrupting the run game. Like, he is such a man. I'm so excited. And just to think, like, we got that pick off the Sean Payton trade.
Crazy, bro.
It's crazy.
Chris Olave, he started the first half a little, the offense in general. Let me say that. The offense in general started very slow in the first half. He kind of just came alive that second half where it's like, okay, like this is it.
Yeah, I mean, 8 for 112, bro. 8 for 112, 14 yards. Bro?
Yeah,
man. Like,
it didn't feel like he had one, but it was just so effortless, bro. The same reason people doubted him as a prospect. Like, he just makes it look easy. Like,
exactly. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing.
I want to give some. We was on his ass, bro. We came off the Pete Carmichael hard in the offseason, bro. We was on his ass. Now, he didn't call a perfect game. We can nitpick here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But he put Chris Olave in the backfield. He could get some easy releases. He did some things offensively. Still don't like that they waited to use Taysom late.
Yeah.
I knew it, bro. I just noticed. I said, don't wait to use Taysom emergency to break glass, bro. Sure enough.
Right.
Sure enough.
Every time.
But Chris Olave in the backfield, got some wide receiver like ghost action, jet sweeps. When they saw like, man, we can't run the ball of this line. Can't do it. Now, I'm guessing that the reason that they did and continue to bang their head is at some point you got to do it to keep the defense honest. And I get that, but they felt like wasted plays. But I like the fact that they used that jet sweep to go on the outside to get something in the run game that it was not happening. I will say, though, go ahead.
I was saying, not only did it fool the Titans defense, it fooled us. Because we was
Yes.
all watching like, here we go, another run down the middle. It's like,
what? A jet sweep? What?
what? Beautiful.
Now, there's some things that I think what the plan was offensively, and I could be wrong, is they felt like they could attack this Titans secondary with deeper passes.
Yeah.
And in the first half, it was clear that was not working. You had Trevor Penning on an island. Oof. On an island. We'll get back to the good, right? We got to switch over to a little bit, talk about this. Trevor Penning, left tackle. Arden Key gave him that work, bro.
Work.
Led to a forced fumble. Luckily they didn't call it a force. It was clearly a fumble. Work. My issues with that at Trevor Penning, and I'm not even so mad at Trevor Penning, because I think we as fans who watched this game long enough, we said it. Trevor Penning's a rookie. He's a rookie who did not get snaps. He was injured, didn't get snaps. It's not that he got work. What was annoying me throughout that game, Ross Tucker, who we've been trying to set up a podcast episode with Ross Tucker for this summer. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, Ross. Ross Tucker said in the game, this is a former offensive lineman telling you, you got to help 70 out, bro.
Yeah. So after a certain point, it's on the coaches. Like, it's on the coaches. You get beat once, it's like, okay. Then it's twice. Then it's third. The third time, it's like, okay. Now it's on the coach.
About to hit you with the George W. Fool me once.
Fool me once. I mean, look, I said on the Zoom, like, if there's no adjustment when you come back from the second half, like, it's a problem. And they did adjust. You start seeing more help on the side. You started seeing them run different plays. You started seeing them do more quick rhythm plays to get the ball out the hands, because first half was just these deep drops. You know, Derek Carr scanning the field is like, nah, you can't do that. We can't do that against this defensive line. You know, just the way the offensive line is right now. And everybody, we picking on Penning right now. Eric McCoy got beat. Ruiz, I think Ruiz probably got beat. Ram got beat. Like, it was just a tough game.
It's a good defensive line.
Right.
The crazy thing, Ryan, is that when we had on the preview pod, what did I say, bro? I said, you got to go out this game. You got to quick. Like, if you going into this game expecting this Saints offensive line to hold up for deep drops, 5, 7 step, it wasn't going to happen. That's why in the first half, when they did the quick shit early and they got away from it, and it's like, you got to. Anyway, not complaining too much, bro. They got to win. A little underrated thing. Every kick Groupie hit, bro. There was no doubt.
Oh man, none. No.
It wasn't like, oh shit, gotta like, he had a 52-yard. I was like, pure, bro, pure.
Gave me so much confidence going forward, and the punt game was really solid too. So
Lou Hadley looked good.
Yep.
I know there was some fretting over Alontae Taylor at slot, and I get it. He had some misses here and there, but for the most part, bro, in the slot, he held his own today.
Absolutely.
He held his own, and you said it. We've said it for Alontae for the longest time. One of his biggest traits in the slot is he's going to come and he's going to fucking tackle.
Yeah.
Now, if they had fucking Bradley Roby in that slot, bitch, trying to go just Derrick Henry today, bro.
I promise you, bro, it would not have looked good. It would not have looked good. He's a force player. He got beat like maybe 2 or 3 times. One, he was being over aggressive, trying to bat a ball. Another time, he was in the bunch, trying to protect the bunch formation. Those are very technical, and you gotta really like be on your shit to know who to cover in those bunch formations. So it's gonna be a learning process. But I didn't see him just get whooped. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see him just look like he belonged out there. He looked good in the slot. He made some plays. He was he got a couple PBUs. So man, like the defense, bro, like
go ahead. I was just gonna say, bro, we gotta talk about this starting 3. Marshawn, don't backs me, Alontae. Marshawn, I tweeted it. I need the lead. This is not coming from a biased standpoint, just talking about a Saints fan. I need the league to put some respect on 23's name, bro.
Straight up.
Simple as that.
Let me go find that and retweet that.
Gotta put some respect on his name. He is locked in this season. The only thing that worries me is that goddamn knee, Ryan.
I'm telling you.
That knee got me worried, bro. But he played an outstanding game today.
I tweeted back in July, like, I want to see Marshawn Lattimore take that Stephon Gilmore
There it is.
transition when Gilmore went to the Patriots and Defensive Player of the Year. Like, that's the time it is for. I mean, he's only 27 years old.
That's
so
crazy.
The prime,
man.
like, he's in his prime.
Yes.
So the time is now, and it's gonna be players like that pick he got smothered DeAndre Hopkins, like smothered him. That's what it's gonna take. Like you said, a knee, we're just gonna have to hold, pray on his knee, game to game or whatever. But like you said, the whole secondary, bro. Paulson Adebo got a pick. He was smothering his guy. Even like May was out there making plays.
It was, man.
Tyrann Mathieu was making plays. It was just like a good. Even then, when Lattimore left out and 27 came in.
Yep.
He caused an interception.
Isaac Yankum, bro.
Isaac Yankum, bro. Oh man, like so, like that's the strength of this team.
Listen, we can listen. We can have episode upon episode shitting on DA, and some of it will rightly be justified, bro.
Oh yeah,
but man can coach himself a fucking secondary. He can coach himself a fucking defense. Like, yeah. and I don't want to be like, oh, well, it's the Titans and like it's like Derrick Henry and Tannehill and they got offensive. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. This is easily a game. If you just followed the game script, that if it went a different direction, this shit could have turned real quick. The fact that they held on, they won. I'm not saying this is like long term. It makes me feel a little more confident about this team going forward in the season. Because Derek Carr, he got a very it's interesting to see how people see his game. Like, yeah, because he started off kind of rocky, but I think some of that he kind of felt that ghost in the pocket because he didn't feel comfortable, bro. Like he was getting harassed, right? So naturally he started feeling pressure, maybe some ghost. But he made some throws in this game, whether it was he got the time and he just made a great throw, or he made plays off scrimmage that if it was Jameis, it was Andy Dalton, it was Trevor Siemian.
Right.
Like, this is why you got him. Like, he didn't have a great game. By far, he didn't have a great game. But he made enough good throws when the team needed it that it led to a win. And that is huge.
I mean, 23 for 33, 305 yards, 1 touchdown, and that ugly interception.
Like, it does not feel like he threw for 305 yards. Bro.
Exactly. So I'm saying this is a rough game, and this is what you get. So imagine like a really good game against a defense that's not disrupting the pocket like he did.
It was. Can I give ours? First of all, Cutwater, holla at us. We're going to clip this. Cutwater, holla at us. We will be the official sponsor of Cutwater because I drink 3 of them like the mini pieces, bro. Ooh, it's in the Zoom feeling.
Feel his ball, man.
Like, yo, bro. But forgot my train of thought. But I was gonna say that I want to give ourselves some credit. The fact that we had it was cool as shit in the Zoom. You know, Sherman Bryan was talking it out a little bit. But the fact that, and I want to give shout out to people in the Zoom, right? Not spoiling plays, not. It was cool as shit, bro. Week one, cool as shit. Even if you were in the Zoom, I know the Discord was popping too. Like I kept peeking at it during like timeouts and halftime. The Discord was popping. I think we got 3 or 4 new people to the Patreon right before the game started. Like,
yeah, man,
this is the shit we trying to do. Like, this is the shit we trying to build.
It's a community, bro.
It is point blank. Period. Like, so shout out to all y'all who Patreon, non-Patreons. If y'all retweet, if y'all subscribe on YouTube, which you should do if you're watching this. Shout out to y'all because y'all the reason why we continue to do this. We want to continue to build, and like this was week 1, and it just felt just good, kind of seeing like all the the hard work, the time, all the shit that Ryan and I have put into this to kind of come to like fruition. And it feels a lot better when we can celebrate a win. Like it just kind of puts like the bow on it, bro. Just like boom, just perfectly.
Also, shout out to Andre who won the ticket to the Titans game.
There you go.
He posted a pic of him at the Titans game. Him and his girl. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday! We were able to do that. We were able to make that happen, all because he did what he needed to do to join the raffle, and he won.
That's
so, like y'all, like pay attention to these podcasts, and you could go to the game. You could go to a Saints game at home in New Orleans.
Tweets on Instagram, like whatever it is, just pay attention because it was that simple. He always said was like, show us how you would show love to the person you love the most. He did it. Boom. He at the game. Now I know he was at the game. His butthole was a little tight.
Clench,
bro. But you wouldn't be a Saints fan if your butthole wasn't clenched, bro. Like that's the question. Like if you don't clench your butthole during the Saints game, are you really a Saints fan? No.
Hell no.
No, it's not.
That's part of the experience, man.
Listen, man. Good ass win. Like we could go into. I want to give a little love to Cam too. Cam had get his gold jacket ready.
Cam, like you can call him old all you want, but Cam Jordan, Demario Davis, bro. Those are the rocks of the defense, man. Like
thank you for bringing up Demario, bro. He has some plays and run stops in this game that you could just clip it, clinic of
and
how
show it to a high school player, show it to college players, show it to NFL players. Just like, and he going against Derrick Henry, and he's taking. I love it, baby. I love it. Like that's football to me, bro. That's what gets my blood pumping.
I want to just a little something, little negative that's gonna have me worried this season, bro.
Give me.
Terrified about this run game, bro.
Yeah, man. It was worrying me all preseason,
like Kendre hurt, like that. I'm not going to talk about Kendre. A lot of us were very excited about the signing of Jamal Williams. We might have been too excited, bro. And I don't know if you put that on run blocking. I don't know if you put that on the player, but I'm just saying, like,
for me.
That, but like the eye test is.
The eye test, I get it.
Just look.
To me, he just looks like Jamal Williams. Like Jamal Williams is a player that he'll give you a little more than what you block for.
Correct.
And you got to run him. Like you got to run him. You got to keep running him, and you got to block for him. And I have not been impressed by the Saints run blocking at all. Like honestly, even going back through last year, bro.
Right, it was bad.
I don't know the answer. I'm not like an old offensive line technician to really understand all that. I don't know where the issue is, but it seems like literally when the ball is snapped and handed off, defensive players are shedding their blocks and getting their hands on the running back. So it's like there's no push. Like there's no holes being open. And I don't care what running back. You put Alvin Kamara back there, he's not going to get you yards either. So
no, not as running back. Like in the slot or something, but running back, no. I mean, I'm gonna leave it at that, bro. I don't want to listen. They won. It was a tough win, and this Titans team, if you look at their schedule, is one of the harder opponents that they're going to have the rest of the season, bro. Like,
man.
To get this win is impressive. A little weird that 3 teams in the NFC South are 1-0 though. That's just the thing about football, bro. And it made me nothing, bro. It made me absolutely nothing. But this NFC South been getting shit on all off season.
It's crazy.
Bucks won, Falcons won.
And Falcons all they do is run the ball. Bro.
That's it. Anything else from this game?
No, man. It was just a good game. I thought, even from a coaching standpoint, I thought they handled the game pretty well, coached the game pretty well. There were some flags, but a lot of them were just a lot of BS, ticky-tacky stuff, but not a lot of stuff that I could really put on coaching.
Correct.
But overall, I thought it was a well-coached game. He was going against a really good coach.
Really good coach, really good defense. Like that's why I keep going back to like it's an impressive win. Like I don't care what anyone says, man. Like this, it made me nothing. It could propel them and they could go on a run, or it may mean shit come week 2. But
Yeah.
in this moment, that win was a good fucking win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just real quick, man. The Niners look scary, bro, and I hate it. I hate it, Ryan.
I hate it, man.
I hate it, bro.
Damn. Because they starting off dominant.
Can them niggas not have a down season, bro?
Damn, just one down season?
Oh, bro.
I mean, they sent 3 picks for a bus quarterback, and they still living lavish, bro.
Speaking of, and this is not, you mentioned it though, but like it was just I hate the Peyton Turner thing, bro. He was looking like pretty decent in the game. Like he was having some flashes here and there. For him to get hurt, like it's just like, man, like
because he was really showing flashes in that game.
He was,
really was, man. So that was disappointing to see him leave. We don't know what the injury is, but he left the field. They walked him out to the locker room, so we'll see. And look, that was one of the things that kind of haunted him was injuries. But it sucks to see because you could tell he looked better. Like he looked better.
Yes,
we talked about him on this podcast, made fun of him. We gonna keep it real either way. He really did look better in this game.
He did, man. He did. So listen to this, watching this, enjoy the win. Like just enjoy it.
Pull it up.
Where TJ was like talking about Brian Burns in week 2, and it was like a minute and 30. I'm like, nigga, please, can we win? Can we win? Can we win? Please. I worry about week 2 and week 2 here, bro. We ain't there yet.
But you know what? Last thing I want to say.
Go ahead.
The range of emotions we had today on the Zoom just shows how different it is. Because last year, it was like, it was just, it wasn't much, man. It was just
we knew it. We knew it.
We knew it, bro. It knew it. So I could feel the excitement coming through the Zoom on Twitter.
Yes.
You know, my wife up in the room watching, she's screaming. She wasn't doing none of that last year. So it's just like you could just feel the difference this year. We'll see where it goes, but just starting here, it just feels good, man.
It does. I mean, to be 1-0, week 1, like the Saints have had history of like fucking just losing week 1, bro. It was like a thing. So they won last season. They won this season. We'll see what happens in week 2 against the Panthers. I hate these division games so early.
Hate them, bro.
Hate them.
But because analysis means nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But good ass fucking win. Clinched your butt the whole game, but they got the win. Derek Carr made some big ass throws and needed to. Defense played fucking lights out. We will be back later this week for the preview pod. Listen, we might try to do it like Tuesday because we really want to be able for people who is the Panthers game home or away?
Away, I believe.
Okay, so but when the next home game is on the schedule, we're gonna try to put that preview pod a little earlier. We might even put the raffle a week before the actual game, because we want people who are able to attend and able to go to the game have a chance to do so, enter the raffle, and experience the Saints game, like a home game. Like
it's a Monday night game too.
Oh, that's right. Because that's the that's right. No, so wait, they go to Green. Is it? Wait, is it? Hold on, now I got see. This is terrible podcasting. I should have the Saints.
We're at Panthers, for the Monday night game.
Okay.
And then we turn around and play the Packers, I believe.
And that one's in Green Bay, if I remember serves correctly. Yeah,
at Green Bay. So we get a short turnaround. Got to go up to Green Bay and play them. So we in the season now, baby. In the end game now.
I already know that. The next home game is Patriots on October 8th. So anyway, shit, bro, it's that game. So yeah, it's the Patriots game, and then it's the Thursday night game, and this is the meetup. So if you want to be part of the meetup, the brunch for the podcast, you gotta become a Patreon. There's still time for you to do it. But good ass win. Can't complain, bro. You can't complain as a Saints fan. We put out the win. We will be back later on this week to do the preview pod for the Panthers game, Monday Night Football. and we'll have everything popping, going for Monday Night Football on the Zoom and the Discord. Regular season, man. You can't ask for more. But with that, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all so much. Take care of yourselves this week. And we'll be back to the preview pod. We'll be back for the Panthers game Monday Night Football. With that, we're out.
Peace.
My mouse, not having a mouse.